Hi, my name is Joanna with Coreworks Fitness Studio. Today class I designed especially for cyclists. So we'll be thinking about strengthening your glutes, strengthening the back muscles, and of course strengthening the core muscles. So it allows you to stabilize your pelvis, especially when you're biking. There will be other set of the class, but the other part of the class will be focusing on the stretching. So let's start it. You would like to have for today's class to add more tension, like a rubber band that you can put around your legs. If you don't have this kind of band, you can have simple the long one, and you can just wrap around your thighs and bring it together. But I will be using the red one. We start with either the TerraBand or this one small if you have slightly above your knees. And let's start with a laying position on the floor. Make sure for now that you can define your neutral spine when you're laying on the ground. Feel like your sacrum is heavy, feel your ribs and your shoulders, and of course your head. There is the small room where the lumbar spine is, so it's not imprinted, it's slightly in this nice curve. And let's start with just breathing. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, gently tuck your pelvis, imprint lower back to the floor. And then on the inhale, come back neutral, even past your neutral, and arch your lower spine like you want to lift it and build bigger tunnel. And again, exhale, tuck the pelvis, imprint, and inhale, arch. Let's do a few more like that. Every time you tuck your pelvis, make sure you're not involving your glutes yet or your legs. Try to engage only your core muscles for this movement. Let's do one more. And on the next one, we'll be lifting our hips up. So make sure your heels are pretty close to your glutes, slightly aligned with your knees. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, start again, tucking your pelvis, lifting your hips up. Find your first bridge position. Try to relax your neck and shoulders when you're up. Think also about lifting your pubic bone higher, drawing your navel down. So make sure you're not arching your lower spine. Feel your glutes engaging. And think also about your thighs, like you want to reach with your knees forward. Feel the stretch in your quads. And then slowly, bone by bone, bring your spine back on the mat. Once you find your sacrum heavy, take a deep breath, and again exhale. Peel your spine, lift and find your bridge. Again, relax your neck and shoulders. Make sure you're staying on your shoulders. You are not rolling on your neck. And then slowly, everything gets back. Let's do one more like that. Lift. This time, stay here and just lower your hips a few inches down to the ground and lift them up. Few inches down to the ground and lift them up. So hereby start pulsing, I would say, big pulses. So almost your glutes are coming, almost your butt is touching the floor, but you are not really releasing it. You should start feeling your glutes engaging more and more. Let's do 5 more, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, hold it up. This time lower your hips only 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down and up. Same movement, but much smaller. So bigger tension around your glutes. Let's do 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and then bring your spine back. Relax for a moment. Okay. Again, take a deep breath. Exhale. Lift your hips up. Find your bridge. Right now, think about shifting slightly your body weight on your left foot. So feel like your left heel is pushing down. Make sure hips are level. And try to lift your right leg tabletop position. The band is like protecting, preventing from coming closer, but you can feel your abdominals engaging. And then lower your foot down. And switch your sides. Left leg goes up and lower it down. We march in here. Let's do a few more on each leg. Every time you lift one leg up, make sure you're pressing the heel of the foot that stays down very hard to the floor. So you are preventing your hips to drop down. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Let's do one more each side. So last one to the right, last one to the left, and then lower your spine down, relax for a moment. Okay, one more. So in the exhale again, lift your hips up, find your bridge. Make sure you're not arching, you're not pushing your lower back up. Draw your navel down, relax your neck and shoulders. Again, right leg tabletop position first, then extend your right leg up, flex your foot, lower your right leg down towards the ground, point your leg and lift up. 4 more, flex and lower, point and lift. Make sure your left foot is really pressing to the ground and lifting your hips up. Last one, bend your right leg, correct your bridge, lift the left leg tabletop position, extend it up, flex your foot, lower your leg down, point and lift up. Flex and lower, point and lift. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bend your leg, lower your foot. Bone by bone, your spine gets down. The last position here, I want you to kind of bring your soles of your feet together. So you're laying your feet on the outside part of your feet. And bring your heels closer towards your hips. Your knees are automatically opening up. Think this time like your spine moves like in one piece. We are not peeling, we are not rocking. So just engage your abdominals by drilling your navel down. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, just float your hips up and then lower your hips down. And again, float your hips up and lower down. Let's do 2 more. Lift and lower. Next time, lift, hold your position, and this time pull your legs out, out, out. This time we have bend, so we're adding slightly more tension into the outer thighs. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips down, correct your feet, pull your legs towards your chest, give yourself a hug. Okay, coming to the abdominals, strengthening your core muscles, which is also again very important to stabilize your hips when you're biking. So let's start with your feet on the ground, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, make sure your shoulders are heavy. Take a deep breath and on the exhale start lifting your head, neck, shoulders, reach your arms down, make sure they are reaching forward. Like you want to touch your heels with your fingers and you can feel maybe your shoulders lifting higher. And then again, start lowering your spine back down, reaching your arms up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, lift, pause, lift higher, and then slowly lower down. Last one time, lift, lift higher. From here, start to lifting your heels. Bring your right leg tabletop position, left leg tabletop position. You can support your head with your arms. And right now, just extend your right leg in front of you. Bend this leg and extend your left leg. And bend. Switching, alternating. Every time you extend your one leg, think about like you want to press your thigh to the bend. And the opposite knee always stays over your hip. So you're resisting. Make sure you're not pulling the opposite thigh away from your chest when you're extending one leg. Let's do 3 more each side. And 2. Last one. Lower your head down. Lower your one foot or the toes, then the other. Relax for a moment. Next set. So again, arms up. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your palms behind the head. Lift your one heel, then the other. So your feet are kind of closer. Then lift your one leg to the tabletop position, other. And right now, just extend both legs up. Flex your both feet. Lower your legs down towards the ground. Point and lift them up. So here, when you're lowering your legs down towards the ground, make sure you're not arching the lower back. So go only as far down with your legs as you can be sure that you can maintain neutral shape in your lower spine. Let's do 3 more. And exhale, lower. And inhale, up. Last one. And up. Bend your leg. Lower your right foot, left foot. Lower your head down. Let's stay this time with your palms behind the head. Again, interlace your fingers. Relax for a moment. Feel like your elbows are dropped down onto the ground. Probably you can even feel a slight arch or even lift in your lower back. Let's start with lifting just your elbows towards the ceiling. So you are not lifting them completely up, they are still open. You can just see them with your vision, and then you can simply sense your shoulder blades heavy on the ground and flat. Take a deep breath, start using your core muscles and lifting your head, neck, shoulders. Try to relax your head in your palms, and again use your core and lift your shoulders higher up. One heel up, the opposite up, one leg tabletop position, other up. Let's do obliques. Extend your right leg and rotate towards the left knee. Hold it here. Make sure elbows are wide and open. And then come back center and switch your sides. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, twist, and center. Let's do 4 more each side. Every time you rotate, also check the knee you are going towards. Make sure this knee stays all the time over your hip, so there is no opening in your leg. Your hips are steady. The only one part in your body that moves is your chest. Let's do 1 more each side. And then lower your head down, 1 foot down, then the other. And you can just open your arms out. You can open your legs slightly. Treat this more like a release. And from here, just extend your leg on the ground, make them nice and long, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, draw your shoulders heavy, draw your navel down, and on the exhale, nod the chin and start rolling up to seated, and just reach forward, relax for a moment. Okay, so let's this time lay on your side. Your knees are bent, you can just stretch your arm out to the side. If you think about your legs position, your heels are aligned with your tailbone. Your knees are not in front of your chest. It's not 90-degree angle. It's like a wide angle. And when you lay down and relax, you can even maybe notice that the top knee feels, or the top leg feels shorter than the bottom one, and the bottom waist is dropped down. So we have to adjust this position, finding like a neutral spine laying on your side. Think about like you want to reach with the top knee away from you, and both legs get the same length. Bottom waist probably get lighter or slightly lift. Make sure hips stagger, shoulders stagger. Top arm can be on the hip or just on the ground in front of you. Now let's start just lifting your knee up like a clamp. Lift your knee and lower down. So when you're lifting your knee here in this position, make sure you're not leaning back. So your hips are still steady. The only one movement is thigh bone in a hip socket. And keep breathing. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, open. Hold it here and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee down. This time lift your whole leg, but keep the leg shape like a tabletop position shape. Your legs are hip width distance. Flex your foot off the top leg, so this gets you more tension into your hamstring, into your glute. And right now just move your top leg slightly back so your knee, you feel, is getting aligned with your hip, and then bring it forward. And again, reach it back and forward. So when we're moving your leg this time, make sure you're not arching your lower back. You have to all the time engage your abdominals, keep your upper body steady when you're kicking your leg. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, press it back, hold it here. Pulse your leg up, up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time, just extend your leg, keep it flexed, and then bend. Extend and bend. Every time you extend, think about reaching with this heel down. Feel the glute engaging even more. Extend, make it long. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Next time, extend, hold it here. Lower your legs slightly down and lift up. Lower down and lift up. Let's do 6 more. 7. 6, 7. Bravo with counting. 4, 3, 2, last one. Your legs stay slightly higher up and slightly back. From here, bend your knee, pull it towards your chest, but without dropping it down, and then reach it slightly back again and higher. Kick forward and reach back. Kick forward, reach back. Let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2, last one. Lower your leg down. You can just drop your top shoulder back behind you, pull those legs closer towards your chest and feel the stretch in the top glute before we go to the other side. Take a deep breath, and once you're ready, just help yourself up and let's swivel your legs to the other side. Find your position. So again, think about more like your heels aligned with your tailbone. Your knees are not completely open, they are slightly in front of you. Relax at the beginning, and also notice when you're just relaxing, feel the bottom waist drop down, top knee looks kind of shorter, top leg. So again, let's do the same movement. Kind of reach with the top knee down when you can feel both legs getting same length. Bottom waist probably slightly will lift up, your hips are staggered, and right now the same. Feet together, just lift your top knee up and lower down. Lift up and lower. Again, when you're lifting your knee up, make sure you're not leaning back. There is no movement, no shaking in your body. You're just opening your leg as high up as your body allows you. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Open, hold it here and pulse. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee down. This time the whole leg lifts up. And right now, again, flex your foot and then reach with your heel behind you. Align your knee with your hip. Create one line, feel your hip opens, and then bring it forward. And again, reach it back and forward. Few movements like that. Every time you feel your hip is opening and your heel is reaching back, you should feel your glute engaging. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one, reach, hold, and again, pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, just extend your leg, reach from your heel, feel your glute engaging even more, and then bend your leg. And again, extend and bend. And 6, and 5, last 4, and 3, last 2, last 1. Extend and hold, and right now lower your leg slightly down and lift up, lower. So again, try to lift your leg slightly higher above your hip level without dropping your bottom waist down. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, last 1. Lift and hold it higher up. Move your feet slightly behind you without arching your spine. And then bend your knee, pull it towards your chest, and then again extend and reach back. Every time you extend, think about reaching from your heel. Feel your glute pulling. Let's do 5 more. And 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then bend your leg, lower it down. Again, just drop top shoulder back, allow, pull even maybe your leg slightly closer. Allow your top hip to relax. Last one, deep breath. And we changing position. Let's come onto all 4 position. Let me think for a moment. I will turn maybe this direction so I can work my right leg. Your Terra band is on beneath of the opposite leg. I'm working with my right side. So I'm kneeling with my left knee on the band and my right thigh is all surrounded by the band. If you cannot be in this position because you have maybe your wrist doesn't feel good, you can always do that, or you can simply come onto the forearm. But if you can stay here upright, Make sure your shoulders are over your wrist. And again, don't drop your chest down. Lift your chest higher. Feel that shoulder blades engagement. Again, your head is not dropping down as well. It's pushing to the imaginary headrest. Engage your abdominals. Lift your navel up. And right now, just hover your right knee off the ground. And from here, again, flex your foot. Reach your knee up. Pause it here for a second. The maximum height, I would say, is your knee again, get aligned with your hip. Make sure you're not arching. Stay neutral so your abdominals are working. And then lower your knee down. And again, kick up and lower down. So here you are lifting your knee up. Your foot stays flexed. You still feel your glute working very hard, but make sure I'm not arching the lower back. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Last one. Lift, hold it up and pulse. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, hold it. Extend your leg and bend. Extend and bend. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Point your leg, lower your foot down and lift up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it up. If you can, reach your left palm in front of you. Find your balance. And then on the exhale, bend your knee, bend your left elbow, round your spine, pull everything together, and then lengthen. And again, exhale, bend and pull. Inhale, lengthen. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Lower your knee down, push your hips back, relax for a moment. Before we go to the other side, let's strengthen your shoulders. Let's rest your wrist for a moment. We'll be going to plank position, but on your forearms. So bring your forearms on the ground. Shoulders and the elbows create one line. You can interlace your fingers. You can find any position with your palms you want. Extend your right leg, tuck your toes down, and then extend your left leg. Lower your hips down, but at the same time, don't drop your chest down. Lift it up. Head again, it's not dropping down, not hanging down. Push your head to the imaginary headrest. Keep long line in your body. And right now, just rock your hips towards the right. Come back center, rock them to the left and center. So we're going from side to side. If you can, if you cannot, just hold your plank and breathe. Let's do 4 more each side. And 3. Your shoulders are not moving. And 2. Last one. And then lower your knees down. Push your hips back. Find a child's pose. Relax for a moment. And let's change. So this time, I'm staying on the same side, so let's say my band is below of my right knee. I have to slightly work with that. Again, I'm holding back with my right knee. All 4 position. Shoulders over your wrist. Chest lift up. Head lift back. Abdominals engage. Lift your navel up. And slightly hover your left knee and flex your left foot. From here, you can already feel your core engaging. Lift your leg up. Pause here for a second. Again, make sure your knee goes maximum high level, hip high level. Flex your foot, don't arch. Keep it long, neutral spine. And then lower your knee. And again, kick back and lower. And up. And lower. And 5. And 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Lift, hold it up, and just pulse. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Extend your leg. Reach your heel and then bend. Extend and bend. Every time extend, feel your hamstring engaging. So it's not only glute. Let's do 4 more. And 3. and 2. Last one, extend, hold, point your foot, lower it down, lift up, lower and lift. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Last one, lift your leg up. If you can, extend your right arm in front of you. And right now, on the exhale, bend your right elbow, bend your left knee, pull them together, round your spine, and then inhale, extend, long. Again, exhale, bend and pull. Inhale, long spine. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Last one. Lower your knee down, push your hips back, relax for a moment. And before we go to the next workout that I want to do, like a chest extension, let's again stop and do some movement in a plank forearm plank position. Forearms on the floor, shoulders over your elbows, lift your chest up, extend your right leg, extend your left leg. Find your plank. Right now, movement is from your ankle joints. Point your feet, shift forward and flex your feet, move back. Point and back. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Last one. Lower your knees, lower your chest, clasp your palms for a moment, relax your forehead on your palms, just shake your hips. And here it comes. Extension. So again, we'll be strengthening the back muscles surrounding your spine, which is so important when you many hours running in your body with your back muscles kind of wide and weak. So let's build the strength of your back shoulders or back muscles. Let's start with your legs. So try to keep your forehead on your palms. Relax your body. So again, relax your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, push your hips to the ground and feel like your glutes are engaging and your navel is lifting up. Like your navel doesn't want to touch the floor. You can already even feel your hamstring engaging. Your legs are maybe slightly wider than your hips. And from here, just float your legs up and lower them down. A few times, just your lower part of your body. So glutes and hamstring, we already done a few exercises of it. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Let's keep your feet down and let's focus on the upper part. So again, make sure your hips are pushed down, your navel is lifted up. Relax your neck and shoulders. From here, just float your elbows out and lower them down. Let's do 2 more. Just inhale, lift your elbows and lower. Last one, lift your elbows, hold your elbows lifted. And right now, start lifting your palms together with your forehead up. From here, open your arms out to the T position. Lift your chest higher. Then reach your palms behind you, lift your chest maybe even more higher. Make sure I'm not bending at your neck. The gaze is down, you have the long neck. And again, open your arms to T position. Bend your palms, bring your palms together towards your forehead. First lower your palms with your forehead and then lower your elbows. Let's do 2 more like that. Just elbows lift, then palms with your head. Then open your arms to T position. Reach your palms deeper back, lift your chest higher. Open your arms to T. Bend your elbows, palms together with your forehead. Lower your palms and forehead down, lower your elbows. Last one. Elbows lift, forehead with the palms. Open your arms out. Reach your palms back. Open your palms to T. Bring them back towards your forehead. Lower your forehead, lower your elbows. Let's add your legs to this movement. So start with your elbows lifted. When your head and the arms will lift, float your feet as well. Open your arms, reach your arms back. Open your arms to T. Bring them together. Lower your legs with the forehead and the elbows. 1 more like that. Elbows, forehead and legs together. Open your arms out. Reach them back. Extend your chest even more. Open your arms back to T. Bring them together. Lower down. Next time we stay with the extension. So float everything up. Reach your arms up to the side. Reach them back, extend your chest even more, and start swimming with your legs. Just swimming with your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your arms, bring them together, lower everything down. Last one set. Lift your head and chest up. Open your arms, reach your arms behind you. Keep your thumb facing down, and right now just your palms, pulse, pulse. You're lifting them higher, higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palms to T, bring your palms towards your forehead. Everything comes down. And from here, let's just find your child pose. Push your hips back. Feel the spine stretches and opening. Reach your arms as far away from you as you can and push your hips down towards your heels. And right now, just on the inhale, walk your palms towards the right side, but push your left hip towards the left heel. Feel the stretch on the side of your body. And then come through center, go to the left, your right hip presses down. And then from center, just come back up. And let's finish with some rotation in your spine. We don't need the rubber anymore, so you can take it out. And let's start with your left leg over your right leg. Your left hip is down. So try to first lengthen your spine. We're stretching our glutes. We work a lot about this part of our body today. And right now, the opposite arm is hugging your knee. The left palm is right behind your left glute. Push your fingers to the ground and first, imagine you want to lift yourself up and extend your spine, stretch your spine. And then slightly add the rotation, but at the same time, pull the leg that is closest to you towards your chest and feel your glutes stretching. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, come back center. Let's reverse. So right leg over your left one. Right hip is down. So lengthen your spine. Try to bring those both seat bones down onto the ground. Hug your knee. Bring your right palm behind your right glute. Lift your chest up, and then under rotation, like you want to look behind the right shoulder, but at the same time, pull your right thigh towards your chest and feel your glutes stretching in here. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, come back center. Let's just bring your legs into the diamond shape. Take a deep breath, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, just bend your elbows, pull them down and push your heart forward. Feel the extension in your spine. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows bend, heart push forward. And next time, inhale, arms up. Clasp your palms over your head. Exhale, palms towards your heart. And this is it in regards to strengthening your glute muscles and back muscles and abdominals. See you next time.